Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from howtobecome.com. Welcome to this training video where I'm going to teach you how to overcome interview nerves once and for all. If you've got a job interview coming up and you're feeling nervous, anxious, or maybe even a bit panicked, don't worry, you're not alone. Most people feel nervous before an interview. In fact, nerves are completely normal and can even help you perform better if you know how to control them. In this tutorial, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful strategies you can use right now to calm your nerves, boost your confidence, and give you the very best performance at your interview. But before I get into those tips, please do me 2 quick favors. First, hit the subscribe button. I make regular videos to help you succeed at interviews, and I don't want you to miss out. Second, give the video a thumbs up because that motivates me to create more content to help you. Okay, let's get started with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to change your mindset. One of the main reasons people get nervous about interviews is because of the word itself, interview. It sounds intimidating. It makes you feel like you're going into a room to be judged, tested, and grilled by strangers. So here's my first tip. Stop thinking of it as an interview and start thinking of it as a meeting. That's all it really is. A meeting between you and the employer to see if you're a good fit for each other. This small shift in mindset makes a huge difference. When you think meeting, you immediately feel calmer, more equal, more in control. You're not begging for a job. You're having a conversation to see if both sides are a match. Now, let me add something important here. A little bit of nervous energy is actually good. It shows you care. I've interviewed candidates before who looked too confident, almost arrogant. It put me off. I actually prefer to see someone who looks a little less nervous, but channels it into enthusiasm because that tells me they really want the job. So remember, stop treating it like a scary interview. Instead, tell yourself, this is simply a meeting. I'm going to meet some people, have a professional chat, and see if this role is right for the both of us. Do this and I promise your nerves will start to reduce right away. Tip number 2 is to do your research. The second way to overcome nerves is to walk into your interview fully prepared. Nothing gives you confidence quite like knowledge. Now, there's one important question almost every employer will ask. What do you know about our company? If you stumble on that question, your nerves will skyrocket, but if you can answer it confidently, your nerves will melt away and you will feel in control. So here's what you should do before the interview. Number 1, visit the company's website. Write down what they do, what products or services they offer, and when they were founded. Number 2, check their About Us or Mission and Values page. Employers love to see you've taken the time to learn their purpose. And number 3, follow them on social media. What are they posting about? Any recent news or achievements? Mentioning something specific in your interview makes you stand out immediately. Here's a quick example of what you could say in your interview. I've researched your company and I know you were founded in 1999. You provide IT support services to both public and private sector clients. And I noticed recently you've launched a new training program for staff. That shows me you really value professional development, which is one of the reasons I'd love to work here. Imagine how confident you'd feel when you say that. Your nerves won't have space to grow because your preparation will carry you through. Overcoming interview nerves, tip number 3. Download the job description. Tip number 3 is one of the most overlooked but powerful ways to calm your nerves. Study the job description. The job description is literally a blueprint for what the employer wants, yet most candidates barely read it. If you know it inside out, you'll feel prepared and less anxious. Here's what to do. First of all, print out the job description. Highlight the skills, the qualities, and the duties mentioned. Then write down examples from your own experience that prove you can do each one. And then think about the kinds of questions they might ask based on those duties. For example, if on the job description it says, provide excellent customer service, you can almost guarantee they'll ask, tell me about a time you delivered excellent customer service. If you've already prepared an answer, you won't panic. Your nerves will stay under control because you'll know exactly what to say. So don't skip this step. The job description is your secret weapon. It tells you what they want, and when you match yourself to it, you'll feel more confident than 90% of the other candidates. Overcoming interview nerves, tip number 4. Now this is a big one. The very first question in almost every interview is tell me about yourself. If you're nervous and you stumble on this question, it can throw you off for the rest of the interview. But if you nail it with a strong, confident answer, your nerves will reduce instantly and you'll feel in control. So the formula that you should use is this. It's called SEAT, S-E-A-T, because you'll be sitting in a seat at your interview. So S stands for the skills you have relevant to the role. You then move on to E and talk about the experience or education if it's your first job role. You then move on to A, any achievements you are proud of, and T, the type of person you are and what you will bring to the company. So here's an example SEAT answer that you can use. Thank you for this opportunity. I would describe myself as a motivated, reliable, and hardworking individual. I have strong communication and problem-solving skills, and I enjoy working as part of a team. I have previous experience in customer-facing roles where I learned how to stay calm under pressure and deliver excellent service. One of my proudest achievements was receiving positive feedback from my manager for handling a difficult situation with a customer professionally and turning it into a positive outcome. I am the type of person who takes pride in their work, adapts quickly, and always looks for ways to contribute to the success of the team. That is a confident and structured and professional answer. And once you've practiced it, you'll feel much less nervous about the rest of your interview. Overcoming interview nerves, tip number 5 is prepare smart questions. The final tip to beat interview nerves is to make sure you have questions to ask at the end. Here's why. When you know exactly what you're going to say at the end, you stop worrying about what do I say if they ask me for questions, and finishing strong leaves a lasting impression that boosts your confidence for the whole experience. Most candidates will say, no, I don't have any questions. Big mistake. It looks like you're not interested. Instead, ask smart questions that focus on the company, not just yourself. Here are 4 examples you can use. Example number 1. What advice would you give to the successful candidate to help them do a really good job in this role? Number 2. What's the culture like here within the company? Number 3. What challenges is the company currently facing and how could I help overcome them in this role? And number 4, what would you need me to focus on in the first 30 days if I am successful? Pick 2 or 3 of those to use. They show you're serious, forward thinking, and already imagining yourself in the job role. So let's quickly recap the 5 tips to overcome interview nerves. Tip number 1, change your mindset. Stop calling it an interview. It's a meeting. Tip number 2, research the company. Knowledge gives you confidence. Tip number 3, study the job description. It's your blueprint for success. Tip number 4, prepare your answer to tell me about yourself or introduce yourself using the SEAT method. And tip number 5, prepare smart questions to ask at the end. Remember, nerves are normal. Everyone gets them. The trick is to be prepared, channel that nervous energy into enthusiasm, and go in with the right mindset. So the next thing to do, if you would like to access top scoring example answers to the most common interview questions and get the very best in job interview techniques and quick win strategies to boost your chances of success today, is to please make sure you click the button in the top right hand corner of this video right now. Head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can access our online interview training masterclass for free for the first 30 days. It is guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos like these. If you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put the name of the job role you're applying for in the comment section below this video, where I'll get back to you with questions to help you to prepare and advice for that role. I reply to all comments, so please reach out to me there. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. You've got this.